Hello, beautiful souls. Wow. So we have a big influx of energy coming in right now. Some people are feeling fantastic with this, and others are just feeling plain old overwhelmed, um, overstressed, right? It's almost like the way that a lot of us have been dealing with our stress load is not working anymore. So, and it's really one of these things where we need to be reevaluating how we are dealing with things, right? Very rarely do we have people that keep reevaluating how they are handling their stress. So, how are you handling the stress, anxiety, overwhelm in your life? And maybe you're not feeling any of this, and if so, I'm so happy for you, right? And what I notice is that I'm getting a lot of divine inspiration, but every single thing that is dropping in is like, feels really hard to implement. Like, all of the things, the self limitations, the things that have been holding me back, they aren't going to be able to stay there anymore. And it is all going to be uncomfortable moving forward until we push through. I don't even know what to call it other than like a glass ceiling that we have created for ourselves. And it is all illusion. Yeah, there is this. I'm being shown a lot of different ways that I need to rely on my own intuition above all else. Still connect with people and allow myself to be vulnerable in my authenticity. By being authentic, I am opening myself up, especially in a society that doesn't value people that beat to their own drums as much as those who conform. Yeah, so this idea that I know myself better than anyone else is really being hit home right now. Don't get me wrong, you are more than welcome to ask others for help on this journey. And sometimes it is necessary to kind of help get you unstuck. But there also becomes a time when you notice that you're asking outwardly and none of it makes sense what you get back. Like it rubs directly against your own knowing, and you're like, wait a minute. Did I ask outwardly for validation? Because that is not what I'm getting right now. What I'm getting is not validation from anyone else. It is like, oh man, nobody sees things the same way that I do, and that's okay. They don't have to. But maybe it's time to stop asking. Or, what just came in, right? There are a few people in my life that I trust completely to tell me a truth, and I'll say a truth because we know how that works, right? A truth that is not so distorted that I can still receive it. What I'm seeing right now is just projection everywhere. I mean, even among people that I normally don't project. And so when I start to see that, I'm like, oh, snap. Yeah. Am I doing that? Makes me more conscious of what I'm doing, right? Mm. So watch your own projection at the moment. Watch your own distortion. Try to figure out what that means for you, how your individualized source fractal has been distorted through wounding, conditioning, programming. Just notice it. Become conscious of it. The other thing I've noticed is that I've become extremely intentional and deliberate with my words, but also with no filter. So it can come across as feeling very sharp. It's not meant to be. It's not meant to be hurtful. It's meant to be very clear, right? Direct. I have gotten this huge upgrade. I don't know what else to call it, of directness. Straight from the heart, whatever it is that I'm seeing in this moment, through my mind, heart, connection, expressed. So if I feel like somebody is trying to do something, I say it. And mostly just to put it out in awareness. Mine, but also others. And who cares? If somebody has a problem with my directness, not for me. I would totally understand if I was in it to be mean. That's not it. I'm promoting conversation. More conversation, the better right now. More communication, the better right now. Work things out internally. See what's coming up for you in your triggering, in your projection, in your memories, in your relationships. How are you interacting with others? What are these intense emotional reactions that you're having? What are they about? What do they stem from? When's the first time you remember having them? Do they keep reoccurring? What do they tell you about you? What is the dialogue that you're having about yourself with yourself? Pay very close attention to the voice within and how you do talk to yourself. How we talk to ourselves is very important. You know how I was talking about that glass ceiling? If you're not careful, before long you'll have glass walls and a glass ceiling and a glass floor, and you won't even be able to move anywhere. until you examine all of them. All illusion anyway. I mean, self-built. Maybe with a little help from your friends. And I'm going to say friends because they're not really, right? Anyway, very interesting inward day today. Noticing I'm a little bit triggered. I'm noticing that I feel triggered by people that say one thing and do another, yet expect me to only listen to the words and not use my overall discernment about the whole picture. I know I wrote something about this the other day, but it's easy to feel important to somebody when they're in front of you. Easy peasy. Full attention. It's more challenging for somebody to convey that someone is important to you from afar. I see a lot of people struggling with this right now. Not even over distance, but like maybe not being able to see their partner a lot right now for whatever reason, work schedules. Maybe they don't live in the same town. Maybe things have come up where they haven't been able to see each other as much as normal. So this idea of love languages and about, just communication and speaking your truth. And it is more than words. More than words. What is that song? Oh, I don't remember the next line. That's not Milli Vanilli, is it? I'm gonna have to go try to find that song. Anyway, seriously, more than words. Make sure everything adds up. There is this interesting flavor of discernment and clarity surrounding manipulation right now. And when things don't fully add up and you get that feeling of things being off, listen to it, follow it. Don't disregard any red flags in relationships right now. There is this weird manipulation thing happening. Yep. Wow, full body chills. I'm like, is this just for me? Nope. It's not. So I share because I care. When I'm led to believe that it's way more than just for me, I will share here always. I love you. Your mental and emotional landscape are very important. Take good care of yourself. Watch your thoughts. They are not you. Push them off. Emotions. Feel like I need to make a whole video on emotions because those thought forms, like I said, the ones that we don't need to really entertain, that aren't ours, they create emotions. And some of it isn't even ours to go through. Now, if we're having an emotion come up that we have tucked away from before, allow it to flow through you. You don't need to attach to it. Just let it flow. Is that it? And hydrate. I know that my barometer, right, it would be my urine color. And I have been drinking water like crazy, and I'm like, what is happening right now? That's always how I can tell how we're having a large influx of energy, because I'm running it through me. Not only do I feel like I'm buzzing, my hands and my feet and my forehead right now as I'm talking, my nose even. Nah. um, my back. When I really tune into it, it's like, ooh, zzz. But yeah, so make sure you're staying hydrated, right? That is so important for health and wellness, to keep from getting sick and to keep from allowing disease to set in. Anyway, I love you guys. Bye.